Hello, Christian. How you doing? This is Christian down here in Santiago, Chile, doing my entry to your contest. Took me a little bit longer than I normally do, but finally I'm doing my entry to your contest. First of all, congratulations! You have an awesome channel, and you show great stuff. And this is a very cool one. You're celebrating 1 year here in the BC. That's the main thing of the contest. You will ask to show 3, 6, and 5 things from our collection in 3 different type of music. As you know, I am mostly hard rock, heavy metal, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to show here have a couple of things that I think they will be what you're looking after. First of all, the first type of music I'm going to show you. Of course, it's rock. I'm going to talk about classic rock. Which one? The one that was mostly created or was more popular in the 70s. That back then it was rock, it was that kind of music, but now everybody is trying to put a label on any type of music, and now it's called a name or whatever, classic rock. So here I have 3 of the big names, of course, from that decade. The first one is The Who, with I think one of the most, I think this is their best album they have. This is The Who. Who's next? We'll know this album. This is a great, of course, with Baba O'Reilly, Won't Get Full Again, and Behind Blue Eyes. Great stuff. This is my first band. The next one, another one of the big names. Coincidentally, these are all 3 of them are from the UK. Of course, I'm talking about Deep Purple and In Rock. The first album with the Mark II lineup, of course, with Ian Gillan and Roger Glover as new members after firing Nick Simper and Nick Evans. So great stuff. In Rock, a masterpiece. This is as as the artwork shows. It's created in rock. It's a solid album, and I think this artwork represents exactly the kind of music and the kind of band Deep Purple was meant to be. So that's my second one, and my third one, Led Zeppelin, and of course Physical Graffiti, double album, another masterpiece. You don't need very much. You don't need anything else to add to this. That just pick this good album and give it a good listen. So this is my third one from classic rock that I have decided to name this type of music, even though it's still good music. Next one, 5. I'm going to go with thrash, with good old good old thrash from the mostly yes, all of them are bands from the US, because I think that's where the thrash was. I don't know if it was created. If you compare it with a German thrash, or the one that was maybe later created in the UK. But I think these are, of course, the big bands. I'm going to start with a CD. The only one I'm going to show. This is Overkill and Under the Influence. Great stuff. Sorry about the glare. It's really sunny down here. We are in the middle of the summer. It's really sunny. But here goes Overkill and Under the Influence. Next, we have, of course, Metallica with Kill 'Em All, their debut. Great stuff. There you have some very young guys in the band with even mustache, Lars Ulrich, and the other guys looking very, I don't know, fierce or threatening if you can at that very young age. But Metallica with Kill 'Em All. Next, we have one of the good later albums from this band. Sometimes this one is overlooked, but this is a good one. the ones that follow this one after are not so good, but this is a great album. This is a Megadeth with Endgame. Great songs. Dialectic Chaos is a good one. 44 Minutes is another good one. Endgame is a really, and Head Crusher, this is a good one. There it goes. Next, I have Anthrax with I Am the Man. This is an EP or yes, it's more an EP because even though we have the I Am the Man with 3 versions, 2 live songs, and 1 cover of Black Sabbath with Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. I don't know, you can see it. No, you can't. It's really. But this is a good fun when they started to do this crossover between rap and thrash. There it goes, Anthrax with I'm the Man EP. And finally, a very underrated band from the US thrash scene. And this is a great album. This is their second one. I was really glad to find this on a record fair many years ago. Talking about Flotsam Jetsam and No Place for Disgrace. Great stuff. I play this one constantly, and it's a really fun listen. If you like good old thrash and great songs, clear vocals, you can go wrong with any early Flotsam and Jetsam. And finally, I'm going to go with, to me, this is classic heavy metal. You can say, no, maybe yes, maybe no, but to me this is classic heavy metal. If you want to define what heavy metal sounds like, or at least the bands that helped to create the sound back in the day, you have to start with, I think, these 2 bands. Of course, I'm talking about Priest. This is Defenders of the Faith. We all know this album. Of course, to me also, I put them in this same category. It's the Scorpions with this early Animal Magnetism, a great one. This is a very flimsy artwork because this is an Argentinian pressing. With, of course, everything is translated to Spanish. I don't know if you can see it. Yes. Next, of course, the debut of Iron Maiden. There it goes. This is a Brazilian press. Yes, because it says Estéreo in Portuguese, and it says made in Brazil down there. Trust me. And 2 more. The best heavy metal band from Spain. This is their most famous album, and I think to me this is their best. This is Barón Rojo with Volumen Brutal. This is the version they recorded in English. If you don't mind heavy Spanish guys with heavy Spanish accents singing in English, try this one. This is really good. This is one of the most famous and most popular album from the biggest heavy metal band from Spain. And finally, Dio, Ronnie James Dio solo band. This is their second album, The Last in Line. This is a masterpiece. You can go wrong with any. To me, the first 4 Dio albums are mandatory. They're all great, with a very young and hungry band with Bevan Campbell playing great solos, great tunes, great lyrics by Ronnie James Dio. This is a great album. Of course, to me, this is classic heavy metal. So there it goes, Christian. Those are my 3 type of music, style of music, or whatever you want to name it. To me, classic rock, classic heavy metal, and classic thrash. Yeah, that's my entry. Sorry it took me so long. Again, congratulations. Your content is doing really well. You're gaining many more subscribers. So it was my duty to do a proper entry to the contest. This is Christian down here in Santiago, Chile, saying goodbye. Till next time. Bye bye.